up? It's your boy Tuh-reek Ali and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a... You're laughing already. Jesus. You're looking at yourself. What's up? It's your boy Tarek Ali and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another special guest.
My name's BJ.
This is BJ. Me and BJ go to school together. We've known each other for, wow, about 4 years, 3 years now. A long time. Like freshman year.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for a couple of years and this is his first time on my channel. Actually, you've been on my channel before, but he was on the Tinder video, but he was in the background talking, but he wasn't actually on camera and he didn't even want to talk in the video in the first place. We're happy to finally have you here.
Thank you.
You know, I thought he would be great for this topic because he's
no.
kind of an expert on this topic. So I thought it would be good. You know, it's a real interesting topic. This is a topic that I've been getting a lot of requests to talk about. You know, about DL men, how to read them, the different types of DL men, everything DL. I'll let the title card play and yeah, we're gonna get right into some things. Okay, so before we get started, please make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button right here on the left. Point down here, BJ. Point down here, like where I'm pointing. There you go. Like right under you, like right down here, like do this.
Right down here.
That's the middle, baby.
Right here.
Like for you, just do this.
Okay.
And
right
for
here.
me, there you go. Subscribe, hit the like button, and comment, y'all, because you know I don't say things to be right. I say things to start the discussion, okay? Okay. That's enough of like, you know, the professional, you know, stuff like that. We got some fruit. BJ brought some fruit. You know, the only way to come to my apartment is if you bring a bottle, girl. Okay, I like wine. BJ, his selection today was La Marca Prosecco DOC sparkling wine, product of Italy. This is cute. Most people get Sutter Home girl or barefoot.
I'm not one of those.
Oh, please, girl. So let me hold up. Girl, we get a little fast again.
No.
Woo! Okay. Oh wait, that was my first time trying it. That's good. Okay, she's a little sparkling. She has a dry taste to her. It's kind of like. Okay, so let's get right into the topic, y'all. Okay, so the topic is DL download men. So BJ, what is the DL download man? Tell the people. Go ahead and tell the people what is a DL download man. Explain to people that have no idea what that is, because you know it's gonna be at least a good amount of people in the comments. Like, what is a DL?
I would say a DL man is someone who it's a man that has interest in other men, whether that be like mostly romantically, but they aren't open about that. So like with regular gay people, we're out, we're open. If someone asks us, we don't hide it. It's not a secret. Whereas with DL men, they're gonna have probably a mask to cover that up with, where they may have girlfriends or they may seem like they're interested in women, where in actuality they're actually interested in men.
So let me specify for some people. You know, there's like no rules to what a DL man is. You know, it's slang. So there's no real definition. Okay, so you can be DL and you can be gay. You can be a DL man and you can be bisexual. You can be DL and you can be... I feel like you can be DL and still be straight. Because I feel like you can be... Look at you.
I'm just
saying. I think you can be DL and still be straight. Okay, well, let me rephrase that. I think just because you have sexual relations with a man for like, say if it's one time, that doesn't make you gay. Like I feel
that's why I said romantic.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna just say like interest in men. That's why I said romantically.
Okay, so yeah. So there's you know, that's what a DL man is. Pretty much in one sentence, is someone who is not openly gay and pretty much does it behind closed doors in the closet. That's why people say in the closet, in the dark, nobody knows. So you know, that's why people say come out the closet. So for all the people that don't know what a DL man is, that's what a DL man is.
But what would be the difference between being in the closet and DL?
I think it's the same thing. I think it's just two different figures of speech, don't you think? Down low or like in the closet. I thought that was just two different ways to say it.
I would say in the closet is kind of like you're gay, you know you're gay, but there's something stopping you from coming out, like your family or something like that.
Okay, I can see
Whereas DL would be like, I may not be comfortable with this, but I still like, you know, dipping and dabbing.
I can see that. Yeah, if you get into I always saw those phrases like interchangeable, but I can see that because a down low man could be someone who already knows they're gay, but they just, you know, just on the down low with it. And then somebody in the closet is pretty much like trying to figure that out, or they know and they're scared to come out. So, you know, it can go either way. You know, you don't got to get specific with the terms. We know what you mean when you say DL, when you say down low, when you say in the closet. You know, I don't know under the bed, but some people, you know, like to say that too.
I've never heard that.
Me neither. I just made that up. But you know what? We're going to get into it, girl. So what are the different types of DL men? What do you think? I have a list. Actually, I'm going to make my list right now. I literally have a list. You know, we was talking about this the other week. And here, I got you a pen.
Oh my God.
I want you to take a moment and write down what you think of the different types of DL men. So I think it's 4.
4 DL men?
See, don't look over here. I want you to think about, to you, when you think about DL men, or maybe there's different types, maybe it's just one type, but for me, there's types.
I think there's just one.
Really? Move!
The what?
Move! So, I think there are 4 different types of DL men. Okay. I think it could be 3. I think I could reduce. Wait!
Okay.
Damn!
Yeah.
Shit, you're excited. Okay, trying to find them, huh? But listen, I think there are 4 different types, but it can be reduced to 3. Okay, so the first one, I like to call it level 1. A level 1 DL dude, meaning you just came into the game. I think this is the in denial DL man. What is the in denial DL man, BJ? What do you think I mean by that?
Like, I like niggas, but I don't like niggas. Can I say the N word?
You can say niggas, girl. Okay. This ain't the real. But yeah, you can say niggas, girl. But yeah, the in denial is a little bit more extreme than that. I think the in denial one is the one who will like stare at you, give you a look, and like kind of like text you like, oh, what's good, bro? Like, it's kind of like you texting me a little bit too much. You texting me at 2 a.m., but they'll never flirt. They'll never like give you a direct sign that they're into you, but you be like, is this dude into me? Like, you know how you be so confused, and it's like they will never say anything. They're completely straight, but you know, you feel it. You really feel it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the first level 1, and those are the hardest to read, and I think the ones you should completely leave alone because they will confuse the hell out of your life. And I think those are just the most difficult.
New York did.
Like, it's really, really difficult with them because you'll spend so much time trying to read them, and they will spend so much time trying to hide themselves that you will get nowhere, okay? The second one, I think is a level 2, is the flip-flopper. You know a flip-flopper now. A flip-flopper is someone who likes to flirt but doesn't want you to flirt back. It's like the ones... I've had DL dudes like kind of flirt with me.
I'm glad you came up with a name for that.
Yeah, the flip-flopper girl. The level 2. Because these ones right here, they will literally flirt with you. Like, they'll kind of like give you a compliment or they'll text you like, oh, you look good today. But once you flirt back or you do something extremely gay, like to a point like, damn, you fine? Like, chill, bro. Like, I ain't with all that. It's like, what are you doing?
The ones that lead you on.
Exactly. Yeah. They lead you on. They lead you on. They give you all these compliments. They make you think, like, maybe I'll have a chance. And once you try to bite back, it's like, whoa, bro. Like, chill. I don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. That's the flip-flopper. I think these are the worst. I would rather have a level 1 than a level 2. Because level 2...
Those are the ones that hurt your feelings.
Yeah. And mentally...
You be getting your hopes up, and then it'd be like,
You get your hopes up, and it's like your mental, like, just be so confused. Like, do you like me? Like, just like me. And they will not like you back. So it's just the worst. So the level 3 and 4 is the best, okay? I'm not saying any of them are
the
great.
Best.
I'm just saying better than level 1 and level 2. But level 3 is the no, okay? The no, these guys, is he knows he likes boys, but he doesn't deny it to you, but he denies it to everyone else. So it's like maybe you and him, like y'all had a conversation about it, or maybe he never actually said I like boys, but he knows he said to you he's interested in you, but you can't tell your friends, you can't tell your gay friends, nobody else knows, okay? It's like a more this is me and you only type of thing. That's the level 3. And that's cute for fun. It gets bad when you start getting feelings for them and then you can't tell nobody. And then you feel trapped and...
Yeah, that's the thing, because in the beginning it'll feel like good because it's kind of like, oh, it's just you and me. We have a private relationship. But it gets to the point to where you legit can't tell anybody. Nobody.
So level 4 is the fully gay. I call it the fully gay. The level 4 is... he don't talk to girls. He just completely gay. The whole gay community know him. The whole gay community follow him on Instagram. You know, it's like he be going, you know, to the gay clubs, but nobody else knows he's gay. Just like your friends and you. Like, it's like in his life, his parents don't know, his friends don't know. He probably has a girlfriend, but he probably be with like a lot of gay people. That's the level 4. So I feel like those are the different levels.
So you say he's with a lot of gay people.
I won't say he's with a lot of gay people, but it's like he follows a lot on Instagram. You know those people on Instagram, it's kind of like...
Yeah, you go through their followers and it's like, oh, you gay. But then you look at their picture and you're like, there's no niggas in the comments.
There's no niggas in the comments. There's all girls in the comments. You know, he only posts girls. He's never like posting with gay people. It's just like he follows our community. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, you can't be straight and know a lot of gay people. But knowing this Instagram community, it's just... When you go on somebody's Instagram and they follow not gay people from your city, but like gay people that you follow, like 60 gay people from like all over the country, he has to be DMing one of them, especially if they're in the likes. Look in the likes, okay? Go to one picture, go to another picture. Look, I'm telling all these teams.
Yeah,
they go hate me.
I'm telling
all these teams because this is what we do. You know, we be investigating, but you know, like if you go to like several pictures. And like say that one gay person you follow, you know, or like 3 gay people, they all like pictures, rows, like back and...
Because I mean, there's a lot of gay people in the world today that are out and open, so it's reasonable for someone to follow other gay people. But when it's all the mutuals that you have, it's kind of like, okay, red flag.
Okay, yeah, because I have straight friends here that are very close with gay people, like, you know, they mad cool, but they don't follow Sean in LA with the big booty, you know, or Jacob in Chicago simultaneously. You know, it's just, it looks a little sketchy. But you know, hey, maybe they have a great feed. Maybe they have great workout video. I don't know. I'm just saying it's a little sketchy. I don't like to be judgmental, but that's usually one thing that will really give a sign. But I think those are the different types of DL men. So now that we've talked about it, how do you usually know if someone's DL? Like, what is something usually that you pick up on that you're like, yeah. Aside from physical appearances, because I don't really like physical appearance, like using that as like an indicator of like queerness or anything. Well, not queerness, because it can be an indicator of like gender expression. But when it comes to sexuality, I don't feel like physical is really appropriate for me personally. But if you do, you do. But what is something to you that makes you feel that this person may be DL?
I mean, some DL people will tell you. I mean...
Oh, that's a level 4. That's a level 4, girl. That's a level 4.
Some DL people will tell you, like, hey, like, let's keep this on the down low.
Yeah, they do.
So when they want to be really, really, really private, then it kind of gives me that red flag, like, okay, maybe they are DL and they maybe are not comfortable with their sexuality. And then, like we said before, the whole... you go on their Instagram, they're following other gay people. They like gay people's pictures if you look at like the following and you can see what pictures they're liking. But at the end of the day, you look at the comments and there's no niggas in the comments. And with the gay people, it's like, there's always going to be at least one.
There's going to be a nigga in the comments.
One gay person with the heart eyes. Somebody. There's one thirsty
wet
person.
Emojis.
Yes, the drooling, the tongue, the water, all that. So if I don't see any of that, it's kind of like, it doesn't mean that they're DL, because for some people it's just like, I like my Instagram clean, like family follows me, because that's how I was initially. Like, I don't want people in the comments like that. But for most of them, or like here and there, I would say that's kind of like a huge thing to me. Because
it's like you're not deleting anyone else's comments, but you're deleting a gay person's comment.
It's one thing if they don't have any comments. But say they just had female comments and then no guy comments, then that's like a red flag to me. Yeah. It
says a lot. So, do you date DL men?
No.
Could you date a DL man?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, maybe, okay, well, I know seriously I couldn't. I know seriously you couldn't. But maybe for fun. Like, you know, if he was like a level 4 and he said, you know, I'm DL, but I just want to kick it with you. He fine. He got a job.
I hope he has a job.
And he got a 6-pack.
That doesn't mean nothing.
But he dropped out, though. But he got a job.
You know I'm important, like, school. I I just don't think I could do it.
You are lying,
No,
DJ.
at the stage I am in my life, and how family oriented I am, but I'm not gonna wait for you to get here because I already am.
Okay, but that's all serious. If he just want to have fun, he want to take you out, pay for your dinner, and just have sex. I said fun.
I know you said fun.
You talk about family,
but I mean,
orientation.
I don't. That's not my kind of fun. That's not my kind of fun.
Oh, girl, you know what I meant.
Okay. You know I like.
Answer the damn question, BJ. Shit. Will you have fun with the man? Will you let him take you to the goddamn restaurant?
A date, sure, but seriously, no.
Of course. That's what I was asking. I'm gonna have a good time. Okay, so I will be honest. In this point in my life, if I was looking for something serious, clearly not. That's one thing, to a lot of the baby gays watching. Y'all know I love to call my baby gays my baby gays. Listen, y'all. Do not take these men seriously. That's all. I don't want to...
Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say.
I don't want to put this on everybody, but I just don't think that you should confide, so much and expect so much from these people that are not in a place where you are. If I'm guessing if you're asking this and if you're wondering, you're an openly gay or queer person, and so you are at a good place in your life where you've reached it to a point where you can tell people. You know how hard it was for you to get there, so it's probably, it can take other people 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, you never know. So it's like sitting and waiting for somebody to come home from prison, like dating a DL man. That's really what it's like. So you don't know when they're going to get out. They can make it longer, they can make it shorter. And I don't want you to sit around waiting for somebody that's never going to come around. They're going to hurt your feelings. It's just going to be too much stress on your life. But girl, if you're having fun, have some fun. That's all I'm going to say is have some fun. But you got to be really mentally, you have to really be a little mature.
Because the thing is, you can go into it having fun, but when you say, oh, I'm just going on a date. Yeah. But when you go on the date and you feel that vibe and you have a connection with that person, that's why I said I wouldn't want to go on the date. I don't do that. Because you're going to fall off. I don't do that for fun because I'm a serious person. If I like you, I like you. And if I'm going on a date, that's because I'm interested in you. I don't just do things. I'm busy with school and work and all that. So you go with this intention to just have fun. Yeah. But you end up liking the person, and then that creates a world and plethora of problems because they're not at that place where you are at. So they can't meet you there. And then you're just in love with this potential of what things could be, and then you begin to compromise and do all these things, but in the end, it just leads you to unhappiness. Yeah, and I think that's why I'm saying, like, you got to be mature in yourself to know that, because I know I can go on a date with someone and forget you tomorrow. That's terrible.
It's terrible. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not about to sweeten that up. I can. I'm not saying I do that with everyone. I'm just saying I'm able to go on a date tonight, enjoy the conversation, and forget them tomorrow. I am most of the time. Because recently.
I know you've been sprung.
Stop.
You've been sprung.
On camera. But yeah. So like, I just know going into a situation with someone DL, I know I wouldn't even like expect too much of that. Like for example, the one we saw in Adderhall, he's DL. He's a level 3.
What? When we were done with finals?
My boy toy.
Okay.
The boy. He's like a level 3. Like he knows. What's a level 3? He knows. It's just he doesn't want to tell his family, and because of his career, what he does in his career, he doesn't want to come out because he feel like it'll be detrimental, and so different things like that. But he really likes me and stuff. So it's like we just had our fun, but I like him. But it's like when you go into these situations and you know that, you have to mentally prepare yourself, but that takes maturity. So if you're not used to it, girl, you can probably do it and then train yourself and learn for yourself the hard way. But it is going to be a lot of stress. But, I've messed with a level 1.5, level 1, 2, in denial and a flip-flopper.
I think you hit all the bases.
I have.
You hit all
I think we all have. I think most gays have. I really do. Like, I think we all. Because who.
I done 4, and they're number 2.
Who is
They're number 2.
That person I'm thinking about?
Yes.
He's number 2?
Wait, I just can't read your handwriting.
Oh my gosh, the flip-flopper.
Okay, so the flip-flopper.
I'm going to be honest with you. He was here the other night.
You know what? Cut.
I had to tell you. I didn't know what.
So he was here the other night, but you're not gonna tell me something here today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just happened. It just happened. That's another thing, guys. With these men, sometimes it could be a little exhilarating sometimes, and that's something I want to also touch on is because I feel like as gay men, we have a rush when we have someone who's not out or when they're kind of like on the down low because it's like, oh, nobody else can have them. It's just me.
What was the other night? How many days ago?
Girl, let's get into the video.
No, I just want to know.
It was that same night when you texted me.
When I texted you?
I think, yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was the next night. It was the next night. So yeah, it could be a little exhilarating, and I think that's something else we want to touch on is because it's like nobody else can have them. You know, you're probably... See, you think you're the only gay one to have them. But no, baby. Trust me. Usually they're very sneaky. Like, trust me. If they can get away with nobody knowing that they're messing with guys, they can get away with you thinking you're the only dude. So, they're very sneaky. It can be exhilarating, but please let go of that exhilaration.
But sometimes for people, it's kind of like a fetish or a fantasy. So, like in high school, when you were questioning on the straight guy, but you were like, he's straight. I can't get with him.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's kind of like, okay, he's DL, but he's kind of like, he fits into that fantasy of, that high school fantasy of, oh, I can get him. So it's kind of like you can turn him out and you have fun with that.
And I think a lot of that, when you said that, it actually made me think, I'm not even sure. I'm questioning if that's our inner homophobia coming out because I feel like the same man, if you get the same attractive man who's straight, and then the same man looks exactly the same, if he's gay and maybe has a little bit of femininity, then we don't want him. It's like nobody likes him anymore. It's like because he's openly gay, I feel like because he's straight, he's more attractive. Don't you feel like I feel like if the same people were gay, then they wouldn't be as exciting. Like when it comes to this whole DL thing, I feel like it's that fantasy of them being straight. Not just he wants me, like he wants me.
With people who say like, oh, I'm gay, I like dudes, I want a man. So with you being straight, that's like the epitome of a man.
A real man. So yeah. And
when you're gay, it's kind of like you're less of a man, which kind of has to deal with almost like the homophobia and putting somebody down.
Absolutely.
So when they're straight, it's kind of like, oh, this is the epitome of a man. This is my ideal type. This is what I like. I'm gay. Then they go for that.
And that's something I had to really break out of. I'm not even sure if I'm really broken out of that. I think I'm still working on that. I think most of us are still working on like not looking at straight men as like a real man. Because, you know, we say like, I want a man. And, you know, that's like you say it all the time. That's why you looking down. That's why you looking down. Because we sit here, I even say it sometimes, you know, it's like, I want a man. Like, and that's a masculine, like a big man. Like, I say it to be funny just because he says so much. It's just funny when people are like, I want a man. Like, a real man. And that's like a masculine man or something close to being straight. When really, you know, a gay man, I'm just as much as a man as him. I'm just maybe not as masculine. And I want us to stop looking at being masculine as being synonymous to being a man and a real man. So that's something I wanted to touch on in this video. Oh, that was good, BJ. That was a good point you had.
Thank you.
You a natural girl. So the next question is, somebody asked us, how do you know if someone's being nice versus if someone's like showing interest, like a man? Like, is he DL or is he just a nice guy? You know, because I feel like a lot of us have this problem. I feel like a lot of girls have this problem more than us because girls are like, I don't know, he's too nice to gay guy. I don't know, but how do you decide how do you feel when a man is either nice or is he interested?
I'm blanking out.
Well, I could answer. And
you answer.
Okay. So I have a lot of straight male friends, and I will say the way I know is I think it really takes having straight male friends to really kind of grab this concept a little, because whenever a man is nice to me, my first instinct is not he's into me. And I think when I first came out, that was how I thought, because, you know, when you're a gay male, you're not surrounded by so many other gay males. So when someone's nice to you, and usually straight men avoid us on purpose and try not to give us compliments, try not to make eye contact, that the moment a straight guy does make eye contact or compliments you or is nice to you, you think they're gay because, well, shit, nobody else does this. So I think it really just takes having straight male friends and knowing the difference. I feel like I usually know if someone's DL it's a vibe. You know, I feel like I always tell people, like, girls always ask me, like, can you, is he gay? Is he gay? Like, can you tell me? And I'm like, girl, first of all, I wouldn't really tell you, because I feel like that's outing him. Yeah. Unless we're really close, girl. Like, you're my girl. Like, you my girl. But It's a vibe. The reason I usually know is because I used to be DL. I feel like at some point most of us used to be DL. I know what it feels and looks like to be in a shell and to think about every single thing.
See, DL or in the closet? Did you really think that you were DL?
Listen. I was in the closet. I was
Exactly.
never DL.
That's why we have to clarify.
Okay. Because I've never made a difference between those two things. I'm happy you actually told me that because I've always saw those as interchangeable words. So I've never been DL, but I was in the closet. I think most of us were in the closet. I know some people who never had to come out, and that's a blessing. But I know what it's like to be in a closet. I know what it feels like to be in a shell. I know what it is to like think about every single thing you do and to make sure you do it masculine. And I know what that looks like. And to other people, I think they think it's like a robot thing. Like, no, it's kind of just, I just can feel it. I can really feel when somebody's talking to me, but they're not talking to me. Like, it's not authentic. I don't know. You just got to really experience it to know. And that's usually how I know. Is because some people, like, they'll make eye contact, but it's like a fragmented, like, that's what's his name used to do.
Okay, we're not gonna do all that.
I'm just saying. It's like they'll like kind of make eye contact, but
it's
avoid
just
it.
like white people do certain things, black people do certain things, gay people do certain things.
Yeah.
So if you're being nice to me, that's one thing, but mentally, I'm gonna think if you're an attractive guy and you're doing something nice, I'm gonna see like, okay, is he gay? Is he not gay? Mm-hmm. And based on certain things that you do that I know my other gay male friends would do, or gay men that are interested in me do, then I would draw a conclusion from that and be like, okay, is he looking at me in my eyes? Is he checking me out? Is he, showing any interest or complimenting my appearance in an intimate way? Things like that.
Something I want to say with that is, I don't want people watching this, like, every time somebody does not show interest, if somebody is just nice to you, I don't want you to think they're showing interest. Like, because if as gay men, if we keep going out here and accusing straight men of being gay every time they're nice, or they look us in the eye, or they treat us like human beings, then they're never going to do it, And I feel like we can't, holler and then complain about it at the same time. So it's like we have to make sure that we have a balance. That someone's nice to you doesn't mean they're gay, okay? They can just be nice. But if you have repeated reason and probable cause, take it to court, okay? You can ask them in text. Don't ask them in front of other people, okay? Never ask in front of other people. Always ask privately and at the right, I don't even think it's ever a right time, but just...
do so respectfully. Respectfully. If you want an honest answer, you have to do it respectfully.
And don't make it a big thing. Like, don't be like a paragraph like, hey, so I don't want you to feel bad.
Exhibit A.
Don't
on Tuesday you did this.
Exactly.
On Wednesday you did this. So I really think you gay. Are you gay?
Exactly.
No. You don't push someone in a corner. If someone wants to come out to you, and if they are interested in you, and you do ask them that question, then I'm sure they'll be honest. But if they're still not comfortable with their sexuality, then they're probably not gonna say anything.
70% of the time they won't tell you. The other 30% you get lucky. But
I would say with most of them, it takes time.
It takes time.
So initially they're just going to be that straight friend for you. But with time, when they say like, okay, I can see we have trust and they're not mixy and they're not going to tell other people, then that's when they can confide in you and tell you like, hey, I'm actually interested in you and I do want something with you.
Yeah. Whether
that be fun or a serious relationship.
Some of them never actually really tell you. Like, some of them will never actually really say it. Like, I think some of them want an understanding. Like, you can read their mind or something. So that's why I say this mentally can get exhausting, because some of them will never admit it. They will just keep flirting, and then they will never really say, I'm gay, or I'm into you, or I think you're cute. They'll just do things that imply that. So that's why it just can be exhausting. But don't make it a big thing whenever I do it, because I've asked a good amount of straight men, like, because they just are really nice to me. Text me at 1 a.m. and I'm just like, what is this? So, but they're straight. No, seriously, they're straight. And, it's like, hey, like, are you gay? Like, no, I don't even say, are you gay? I don't think labels are good when you ask them either. I usually say, like, are you into guys? Like, are you into guys and girls? Like, or are you just into girls? Like, and I slip it in. I don't like to make it all, don't preface, don't give a disclaimer. Like, really just get to the point. Hey, like, I was just wondering, like, you ever been with a dude? Like, you into dudes?
Don't
like,
do the, hey, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah, don't say that! Don't do that!
No.
I have to ask you something.
No.
Don't do that. That is setting yourself up for failure.
When you're texting or you're in person, just ask the question, bust it open.
Yeah.
Get your answer and move on.
Yeah. That's how I say you should do it. But anyways, I really appreciated you being here.
Thank you.
Not the nod. But anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really, really, really love talking about topics like these. BJ made some excellent points. You know, it's his first time on camera, so you already know he's going to be better the next time. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and you comment. And BJ, take us out.
Where do I go?
Do the outro.
I don't know what to do for the outro.
You
already said like, comment, subscribe.
You just do anything natural.
Bye, Tabies. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
That was great.
You're welcome.
I'm proud of you. Okay, so this is a mic check 1, 2, 3. I said a mic check 1, 2, 3. Now let's talk regular like we're going to be talking in the video. So I think like most of the time, because this is usually... Look, so I'm going to put this down because you're going to look at yourself the entire time. I already know you are, so I'm going to put it down.
Because I don't know. So I'm supposed to...